bitch!
Whoa, you can't say that, it's RWBY. Hello you guys and welcome back to more RWBY, Volume 4, Chapter 7, Punished. Before we start anything, before we start the chapter, please I would let you know, you guys, because I'll next 3 chapters I'll record them back to back, because I'm gonna be busy for the next 3 days and I want to keep that daily upload. So if I'm just saying this, that if I miss something this chapter and you guys did tell me in the comments and I didn't acknowledge it like in the next chapter or the chapter after it, just know that I pre-recorded all 3 chapters, next 3 chapters, all of them. So I'm really sorry if you noticed that, or if that happened. I just want to let you know, and I'll try and maybe acknowledge them in the editing, maybe, or in the chapters after that. Okay. Now that I said that, Chapter 7, last time we left with the Crow finally coming to save the guys, saving Junior, because Tyrion did jump them. What's gonna happen? Tyrion's really strong. I didn't know, like, I thought he would go in with a plan or something like that, or something in that sort, but no, he just head on. And he was winning, actually. If Crow didn't come, he would probably have killed them all and taken RWBY, right? Because they will need once to be alive. I don't know, maybe. But the point is that he's really strong. And we know Crow is strong too. So 2 strong people fighting, that's gonna be fucking awesome. Plus, Crow has Team Ranger with him too. So maybe does he have the upper hand? Who knows? I really don't know. And Tyrion is one hell of a weird guy. He acts weird. He doesn't look weird, but he acts weird. But yeah, we discovered he's a Faunus, yes, and he's a Scorpion. Appropriate, like I said. Appropriate. So what's gonna happen in this fight? I don't know. But you know what? Let's I guess jump to the chapter and discover. And like always, please consider subscribing. It'll help the channel greatly, and that's all. Let's jump to the chapter. I usually talk a lot in the episode, so I'll try and talk less, because I think, well, nobody have said that yet, but I think it's kind of annoying, especially to me when I'm editing. I can't hear sometimes what they're saying.
I never agreed to these terms.
No, I should stop now, talk.
Part of the living under my roof contract. Read the fine print and come watch up.
We all signed that contract when we were born in our houses, didn't we?
We have to leave.
Yeah, it's husband again.
Oscar.
Is he in his mind? Is he? Because last time we saw him on a mirror or something like that.
So you might as well just give up.
I understand how you're feeling. I went through the same panic and confusion.
How? Look, he's in his mind.
It's not real. It's not real.
I'm afraid it is, boy.
I can assure you, you are perfectly sane.
I'm talking to a voice in my head.
I didn't say you were normal. I said you were sane.
But how did that get to happen?
Shut up! You think this is funny? It's not.
We are in complete agreement on that matter, I promise you. Believe me, I wish this weren't the case. But as I've told you, our aura, our souls, are combined.
But how did that come to happen?
I'm done listening to you.
I mean, it's gotta be crazy. Someone just popping up in your mind.
I told you I'm not going, and I told you I'm done listening.
Do you think you could describe the headmaster's office?
No, why would I know that? I've never seen...
Try. Right now.
It's probably... It's autumn colored.
You can see it.
Large mahogany desk. There's a small table and chairs in the corner for guests, with a tea set that
Too many details.
I gave him. Why did I say that? Why do I know that?
That's from husband's memory.
Because I helped build that school, and the tea set was a gift to the man running it now. If you don't believe me, you can look it up. If I recall, your aunt has several books on Mistral downstairs. I'm certain you could find a picture in one of them.
That That's right. I must have seen it in a picture.
Oscar,
Stop talking to me!
I have a grave responsibility to uphold. We both do.
I never agreed to anything.
No, you didn't. And neither did I at first. But you do have an opportunity.
So he speaks, Aspen speaks like that this happened to him too.
Greatness in knowing that when the world needed
Am I
help,
correct?
you were the one to reach out your hand.
Am I totally
Come without
wrong?
hardship, without sacrifice. But I know you don't want to live the rest of your life working as a farmhand in Misrule.
So you just decided to read my thoughts?
Well, they're our thoughts now.
Gotta be
Out of
weird
my
having
head!
someone in your inside your
Awesome!
head.
Supper time! I better see clean hands.
But Aspen was talking like that happened to him before.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Oh, shut the fuck up! You don't have the right
Do
job.
you have
piece of
any
shit.
idea what your stunt cost us? And don't think I'm just talking about Lien here. Our reputation. Our...
I want to leave.
I beg your pardon.
I said I want to leave. I don't want to stay here anymore. I don't want to stay in Atlas anymore.
Young lady, I don't give a damn about what you want. This isn't about you. This is about the Schnee family name and your apparent insistence on dragging it through the mud.
I have done nothing but fight to uphold the honor of my family name. A name that you married into.
Oh, so he's not a Schnee. That actually explains the fact that he didn't always have white hair. Because in the picture we saw him with black hair, right?
I understand the lengths I've gone to in order to keep this family where it is.
So he's not actually a
You
Schnee.
think running off like
Interesting.
your sister is going to make the Schnee name stronger? You're wrong. Siding with her only divides us.
I'm not siding with anyone. I'm doing what I feel is right, and that does not include wasting my time up here with these clueless people in Atlas. The Schnee family legacy isn't yours to leave. It's mine. And I'll do it as a huntress.
No, you won't.
Break his legs.
You're
Break his legs
not
and leave.
leaving Atlas. You're not to leave the manor grounds unless I specifically allow it. You are going to remain here, out of sight and out of trouble, until you and I come to an agreement on your future.
You can't force that.
Your presupposition that you can simply have whatever it is you want is a clear sign of our failure as parents. But from now on, I'll be giving you the full attention you require, starting by keeping you where I can see you.
You can't just keep me from leaving.
I can, and the staff here will make sure of it.
So now I'm just your prisoner?
You are my daughter. You're a child, and children are grounded when they misbehave.
This is only going to make things worse, Father. People will ask questions. They'll want to know why the heiress to the Schnee Dust Company is suddenly nowhere to be found.
Which is why you are no longer the heiress to the Schnee Dust Company.
To be honest, that kind of for the better,
Clearly,
right?
the trauma you endured
Obviously, she
before
doesn't.
Beacon was too much for
I don't know.
Which is why you've generously revoked your claim to the company and its earnings, passed them on to your brother.
Well, that's cool if that means your freedom, but obviously he's not letting you go. You can give
It's time to wake up.
the heir to the Schnee Company for your freedom. It doesn't much matter to me, at least. I don't know. Well, and I think everything else will go to that little bugger there, right? I mean, Winter did it, so do it too, Schnee. No to waste.
Whitley,
Yes, sister?
did you know about this?
About what?
You never liked Winter. You never liked me. But you've been nothing but supportive since the moment I came back.
If being kind to my big sister is some sort of crime, then I suppose I'm guilty.
You wanted this to happen.
It's foolish not to do as Father asks.
I can't believe you.
Don't worry, Weiss. The Schnee family name is in good hands.
Like I said many times, just leave. Who gives a shit for the family name? Just leave already. I hate these sort of things. I really do. Maybe I don't understand the weight of it, but then I'm a simple guy. I like simple answers. Just fucking leave. They can shove their money up their asses. Who gives a shit? Did she just ruin her room for nothing? She just moved everything an inch or a foot away. And just... Yes, we're back.
As I live and breathe, Crow Bronwyn. A true huntsman has entered the fray.
I don't know. This guy's weird.
Look, pal, I'm not sure who you are, but you need to leave my niece alone.
Why, friend, my name is Tyrion, and I'm afraid that is not possible. My assignment from Her Grace was to retrieve this young girl. So, that is what I must do. One does not upset the Queen.
Queen?
Salem.
Finally, we got the confirmation that Salem is a white woman. We've never got that, did we? Or maybe we did, I just never noticed it.
The words right out.
It was not. It's not fucking slowing down. Tyrion loves confronting things head on. And in the moment, too, he doesn't take time. Handguns. Okay, now the guys, yeah. Whoa, well, that's crazy. Can he fight? He can fight Crow and two other kids.
Don't come closer.
I don't know. It seems like they're... Yeah, they could be a hindrance for him. Maybe just try sniping him away. Yep, like I said. But he's too fast. He seems empowered. Crow. They seem as strong as each other, but Crow lost his weapon. No, he can stop the fucking bullets just with his tail. It's not called the scorpion tail, is it? Whoa, just hand-to-hand combat, okay. I don't understand why we've never got a good RWBY game. I mean, a fighting game, like I was thinking yesterday, a RWBY fighting game would be super fucking great, wouldn't it? Seeing all these characters, playing with them and fighting. With all their weapons and semblances and stuff. A RWBY fighting game would be very fucking cool, especially with the amount of characters that RWBY has. Fighting game could definitely be possible. Or maybe an RPG where you can make it a hunter, a character, and it's a hunter and choose a semblance and a weapon too. But I don't know. Maybe Rooster just doesn't have the resources to do that. Because the game they made wasn't that good. I checked it out. It doesn't, and the mobile games don't look that special too. But the PC games didn't look that cool. Like, come on, we could totally have a RWBY fighting game with the areas too.
Did you wish to be taken?
try and watch someone get hurt.
Or who knows, maybe we will get that in the future. Maybe Rooster Teeth is already working on it.
Ruby, what did I say? Get back!
This is my fight too!
You might start a problem, Ruby. Oh crap, that's very bad. Oh Ruby, yep. Crow will need to save you. And that will mean Craze dismay. No, you still have an enemy. I told you, dude. Never try and be the hero. Yep, that's bad. Very bad. Oh shit, that's gotta be painful too. But that's a scorpion tail, it's probably poisoned. Whoa, you can't say that, it's RWBY. But it's PG, so they can say like one curse word, right? Yeah, probably. It's RWBY, they can say one curse word. Anyhow, that's very bad because probably it's poison. It's probably poison, most likely poison.
Why are people after Ruby?
Silver Eyes.
Uncle Crow, what's going on?
What's your favorite fairy tale?
Oh, more fairy tale stuff, who knows? I mean, RWBY, yeah, they concentrate a lot about fairy tales. Fairy tales are an important thing in RWBY lore. So maybe... What happened? What a crazy episode. Ooh, starting from the beginning, I'm gonna start doing this, where I'm gonna go through the episode part by part of how everything happened, so I can be more thorough in my discussions. Anyhow, at first we met again with Oscar, and now Oscar is inside. For some reason I thought Oscar was inside the mirror, but no, he's actually worse inside Oscar's brain. For some reason when Oscar started talking, it seemed like what's happening to Oscar is happening to him too, because he said, I remember him saying to Oscar, calm down, this happened to me too. I was confused when it happened to me and terrified when it happened to me too. So maybe someone is inside Oscar's mind, or maybe, I don't know, not sure. But wait, is it something related to reincarnation? Is Osmond actually dead, but he got reincarnated or something like that? Maybe he transformed his soul and aura and brain to Kid randomly. I don't know. We still don't know a lot about that situation. We'll probably get more intel in the future. Other than that, we met again with Waste, and like I said, Atlas, a bunch of assholes. The Schnee family are just, I feel really bad for Waste, dude. Like, having to deal with the band that bad, like, I can't imagine. Like, I have a lovely family. I could never imagine what could happen to us if we were like that. That sucks. But like I said, Waste, I mean, sorry, but Waste, please, she can just say, fuck all this heiress stuff. I don't want your money or your company or your last name. Fuck all this, and she can go away. Why not? Why not try and do that? Then we discovered something quite interesting. Her father, I forgot his name. We probably did get his name, but I just forgot. Isn't actually a Waste. He's just married to the family and got their last name. That's interesting too, because I remember we saw a picture of him and he didn't actually have white hair. It was black actually, but he has white hair right now because he's actually old. Even the shade of white that he has in his is kind of different. If you notice, the shade of white that he has in his hair is different to the shade of white that the younglings of the Schnee family is different. Like, I don't know, but Wace's and Winter and Whitley's hair, white hair, is kind of has a shade of blue to it, but their parent or their father has more of a white, like white that you get when you get older. I don't know. Maybe I'm just speaking. Or is it grayish white? It looks in some shots like this. It looks grayish white, which happens actually grayish white, and it happens when you have originally really black hair, but when you grow up and you start having, like, my father has it too. My father has like grayish white hair like him. Because we have really black hair, my family has really black hair, and we can grow up. Most of us turn to gray or white, like. That guy, like father, like Wace's father. So he's leaving everything to Whitley. Whitley's an asshole too, like his father. I mean, I can't fault him. When you get, I don't know, when you grow up in a family like that with a father like that, you gotta grow up a bit messed up, dude. It's gotta be. But he known this will happen, and now you're probably the first heir to the Schnee Company. Last time we saw with Wace, she gathering her weapon again, so she probably will break out and run away, which is, like I said, that's what I wanted to happen, and that's what probably gonna happen. Like, she's probably got fed up with all this shit, and she's like, fuck it. Let's jump away. And then we met up with Tyrion and Crow again. What a fight. It seems like they were at first like at the same kind of power level. I mean, yeah, it seems like they were kind of in the same power level, though Scorpion is really flexible. That's how you could call it, flexible, because I mean, when the girls or the kids tried joining Crow, he still kept up with it. Like, that wasn't really much of a trouble for him. But Crow kept saying to the ladies, because usually the teams are just the girls, but he kept saying to the kids, don't join, but sadly, because it'll be the hindrance for him, but sadly, Ruby did join, and that was Crow's demise. I kind of saw it when the pillar was almost gonna hit Ruby. I was like, yep, Crow gonna save Ruby, and somehow he's gonna get hurt. I actually thought he was even gonna die, but no, he didn't die, though he is poisoned. Like, they still didn't figure it out, but obviously his scorpion tail had poison in it, especially when Ruby cut it out. It looks like something, goo of purple came out, and it actually burnt the floor or the tile, like it was acid. One funny why I'm laughing, why I'm giggling like a 14-year-old girl, is because when she cut off his tail, he was like, "Oh, bitch!" What did he say exactly? I don't know. He called Ruby a bitch. That was funny. They don't curse. Is it the first time they cuss in RWBY? I don't know. I'm not sure, but they don't cuss a lot. Anyhow, that was funny to see. Or to see, because Rooster Teeth in general, I watched some of their other content. They're not really PG. They're not really family friendly in general. But RWBY, they try and keep it. But they probably at this time know their demographic, or the people who actually watch RWBY are probably teenagers and up, probably. So, and even if it was kids, a little cheeky cuss word didn't hurt anyone. Well, doesn't hurt anyone. But yeah, now Crow knows that Tyrion actually works for Salem, and knows that Salem is actually behind or trying to capture Ruby, and he's probably gonna tell Ruby all about it. Especially when he said that at last what we saw from him, he was like, "Hey, do you wanna hear a fairy tale or your favorite fairy tale?" So probably that's what we're gonna see. That's probably what I'm gonna see in the next chapter, because I'm gonna watch now. Like I said, I'm gonna watch 3 chapters right now. This is the first chapter, 2 next chapters, which means chapter 8 and chapter 9. I'll watch them right now. And that leaves me to say, please consider subscribing. Nobody actually, to be honest, a lot of people, like 60% of you, last time I said 60%, no, it's actually 61% of people, because the channel is growing and the views are getting bigger, but sadly not everybody subscribes, you know? So not a lot of people do watch the first discussion or the second discussion. A lot of people just skip to do, and that's actually kind of understandable. I do that sometimes too. I just skip to the actual reaction, because you don't want to hear a guy just going on tangents like me. Anyhow, if you did, or if someone did, or kept watching till now, please consider subscribing. It'll help the channel greatly. And yeah, to the next chapter, for me at least, which is actually just the day after for you guys, because I'm uploading daily now.